All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to connect this breadboard up. Breadboard in real life will look something like that. And what I need to do is to show you how these components, which I've got over here, link onto this breadboard. I've got the components just drawn over here, and I've got this little circuit diagram, and I want to show how that relates to the circuit diagram. All right, step number one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the positive and negative tracks on this breadboard. The way this breadboard works, it's got a copper track that runs down those dots over there, another copper track that runs down those dots over there. So if I connect my positive terminals to that track over there, I'm just going to draw a piece of wire over here, going across over here. It gets connected into that positive terminal there and that positive terminal there. That means that this entire track over here on this side is going to be positive, and this entire track going down here is going to be positive. I now say, okay, I've got a negative track to create as well, so I'm going to take a piece of wire going across from that negative over there to that negative over there. In other words, this entire track going down here is going to be negative. That entire track over there is going to be negative as soon as I connect this to the negative terminal of the battery, and this would be positive as soon as I connect that to the positive terminal of the battery. Right. Once I've done that, and I'll look at this diagram and I say, okay, what's the first component that is going to connect to the positive track? You can see there's the positive side of the battery. That would be the negative side of the battery. What connects to that positive side? Well, I've got an LED. And it says that the positive leg of the LED, must be connected to the positive track. So I'm going to draw a line going from the positive leg connecting into the positive track. It then says that negative leg of the LED is going to be connected to a resistor. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a line going from my negative leg of the resistor, and I'm going to take that across, and I'm just going to plug it into one of these holes over here. All right, can you see that? I've taken a piece of wire, connected that, and I've connected it into this hole over here. It's not a positive or negative track, this little hole is connected to these little holes over here. So these tracks are not running in that direction, they're running in that direction over there. So anything that gets connected into these little holes over here is going to be connected to the negative leg of the LED. Alright, it says that I need a 1K resistor to be connected into to that leg of the negative leg of the LED. I look for my 1K resistor. 1K resistor, it would be a brown, black, and red resistor. So I'm going to take a line going from that leg of this resistor. There you go. You can see I've connected into that track over there. So I've got the negative leg connected to that track. That track is now connected to my resistor over here. And then it says that the other leg of that resistor needs to go to pin number 3 of my 555 timer. So I'm going to take a track going from that leg over there to the track that is connected to pin number 3. I'm just going to go through that with you quickly so you understand. There it is. Alright, if you look at this, there's pin number 1, pin number 2, pin number 3. That is connected to the other leg of that resistor. Okay, I carry on. It says that pin number 4 is also connected to the positive of the positive track. So I can now look for pin number 4. There is pin number 4 over there, and I'm going to take that down to the positive track. Let me just take it all the way across here. Okay, And you see I've connected into that positive track over there, going across over there. I then say pin number 8 needs to be connected to the positive track as well. Now I could connect pin number 8 to this positive track, but since I've created a positive track on that side, I can take a line going from that positive track to pin number 8 over here as well. Okay, once I've got that, I then say from the positive track as well, I've got a 100k resistor connected to pin number 7. Let's look at the 100k. The 100k, it says it's brown, black, yellow. So there's my brown, black, yellow, and I'm going to connect the leg of this resistor to pin number 7. Here I go down to pin number 7. That leg going to pin number 7 of the 555 timer. The other leg of the 100k resistor needs to go to the positive track, it says. So I can take a line going from the positive track to that 100k resistor over there. Alright, once I've got that, I have a 10k resistor which is going to go to pin number 7, and it is going to go to pin number 6 as well. So there we go, from pin number 7 to pin number 6. So I need to take a line going from here, there it is, going into pin number 7, and I'm going to take a line going from there to pin number 6. Alright, so that's connected to pin number 6 over there. It also says that pin number 6 and pin number 2 are connected together, so I need a piece of wire which is going to go across from pin number 6 to pin number 2 over here. Piece of wire going across from pin number 6 to pin number 2 over there. It then says that I've got a capacitor. The positive leg of the capacitor must be connected to pin number 2. So I look for the positive leg of my capacitor over here, and I connect that into pin number 2. And it says that the negative leg of my capacitor is connected to the negative track. So I take that negative over there, and I connect it across to a negative track over there. It also says that pin number 1 is connected to the negative track, so I can take a line going from pin number 1, there's pin number 1, and I'm going to take a line going and plugging it into the negative track over there. Once I've done that, all of these components have been connected into the correct little holes, and hopefully I've got a circuit that will start working.